Greetings. This story I came across and I started reading it and it just kept getting crazier and crazier. So I decided not to read the whole thing so we can go over it together. This is it's a pretty amazing story. So I've been hiding the title. Here we go. School employee stole 3,000 Apple iPods earmarked for Native American kids. Wow. Okay, as we read this, it's it's just incredible. Okay. Sh- Um, she's getting 18 months in prison. She ran a program that used iPods to teach reading and math to underprivileged Native American school kids living on tribal land. Now, 46-year-old Christy Stock of New Mexico is getting 18 months in prison for stealing 3,000 of them, which she resold for personal gain of over $800,000 between 2013 and 2018. Well, that explains the iPod. Can you still buy an iPod Touch? Is that still a thing? That's according to the U.S. Attorney's Office for the District of Maryland via Engadget, and Stock isn't the first who's been sentenced as part of this scheme. It all seems to center around 36-year-old Colorado resident Sharab Saula, who bought up stolen electronics and other goods and resold them on eBay and Amazon. Law enforcement raided him in 2019, according to an earlier press release. And he bought stolen iPads from another Mexico school district as well. Perhaps even more significantly, Charla worked with a FedEx distribution center manager from Delaware named Joseph Kukta to steal packages before they made it to customers like Walmart, with Charla paying him $1.5 million according to court documents. Those thefts, including shipments of Nike sneakers and devices from Apple, Epson, Kenwood, and Magellan, among other merchandise. Kukta selected specific packages, which he believed, based on the shippers of the packages, contained high-end electronics or other merchandise of value that could be easily resold. Reads a portion of yet another press release, which continues. We'll read that in a second. But this person worked with a manager of a FedEx distribution center to steal packages. Uh, this is a big scheme here. In 2018, let's see. 2018, he began to also steal packages from FedEx trailers that were loaded for delivery to a retail store in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. He went to the FedEx facility on Sundays, holidays, or other times when employees were not at the facility and removed the packages he previously identified from the FedEx trailers. He attempted to avoid detection by turning off the lights at the facility and blocking certain surveillance cameras with cardboard boxes and other objects. Amazing. He loaded the stolen packages into his truck or into vehicles operated by FedEx contractors and parked at the facility, then drove the vehicles to his rented storage unit in Seaford, where he unloaded and stored the items. Wow. It's not clear if Stock, the school district employee, took iPads away from Native American school kids who needed them, or simply ones that were unused. One court document states that the iPads were purchased in bulk with federal grant money. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You're telling me schools get federal grant money to buy thousands of iPods that just sit around? I don't believe that. Surely he just took them out of the hands of these Native American kids. Surely there wasn't government waste and school districts just dumping money down the toilet by buying a bunch of junk that they leave stacked in the corner that they can, you know, put reams of paper on when they're not using them before. Surely not. In November 2018, Stock allegedly told Charla that she would check the school's iPod inventory and let you know what I can get headed your way for Black Friday, but was apparently only able to steal 30 that time, saying that she had to, quote, keep some on hand through year end for the students. I suppose that's nice to hear. Wow. Chala was sentenced to 66 months in prison. Kukta got 42 months. James Bender of Maryland, who led Chala, used his eBay and PayPal accounts to sell the stolen goods, was sentenced to a year and a day. Chala also agreed to forfeit at least $3.5 million worth of assets, with the court seizing 7 bank accounts a 2013 Tesla Model S, which the battery, let's be honest, the battery's probably not in good shape anyway, and forcing him to sell a 2-story, 5-bedroom home in Aurora, Colorado that he purchased with fraud money. Wow. He'll also pay 1.1 million and forfeit an additional 1.8 million in assets, according to the DA's office. Wow. So next time you're thinking, my package never showed up, uh, the delivery company says it was delivered, it's not here. Next time you think, someone just stole it from the delivery company, well, you may not be wrong. I don't know if you've seen that video going around. Uh, an an employee of a major delivery company. I don't remember exactly who it was. Uh, they carry the package up to the door and they knock on the door lightly and then they immediately run off. So they can say, the person wasn't there. No, nobody answered the door, and who knows what happens to that package? It gets lost, right? Because that never happens. Interesting story for today. I hope you liked that. That was pretty amazing. That stuff like that. It sounds like something from a movie, you know. Anyway, thanks for watching. We'll catch up with you again in the next video. Appreciate it. If you like the content, you appreciate it, hit subscribe. Appreciate that. Like the video. Leave a comment if you would. And we'll catch you next time. Thanks.